How's it going, boys and girls? It's your boy Rough Diamond here. So it's official, there's only 11 days, which is only 10 sleeps until Season 2 drops. Season 1 came to an end this week, along with the challenges, meaning we're in that quiet period between seasons. But it's great to see Dragons make an entrance so soon to keep us busy. Good move on Respawn's behalf. I've made plenty of videos on Season 2 and its content, but something I haven't covered is the early patch notes released by Respawn, detailing all of the in-game changes and additions, which are all pretty cool. Note, these are the early patch notes, and the full list will be released closer to the time. I'm now going to read through the patch notes they have written and then talk about it. So here we go, this is what they said. New hop-ups. This season we wanted to bring up the low end of the power curve a little, increase situational viability for lesser used weapons, and create more interplay between weapons. So we created a couple of new hop-ups. The Disruptor rounds. These will increase shield damage and compatible with the Alternator and the RE45. The Hammer Point rounds. These increase unshield damage and compatible with the P2020 and Mozambique. Ideally, players will consider one of these hopped up small arms for weapon swap tactics and sometimes carry them unironically into endgame situations. I'm loving the new hop up additions. It's cool Respawn are looking at all areas of the game and buffing the less popular and less powerful weapons, making them a viable choice. Which at the end of the day is more content for players and loot for them to find, which we all love to do. Next, new attachments, the Energy Mag. Energy Mag attachments have been added for the Havoc, Devotion and Triple Take, adding more loot gameplay and power curve depth. Like the other magazine attachments, Energy Mag increases capacity at all levels and reduces reload time at level 2 and above. It's cool to see new attachments being added, especially to the energy weapons, as they definitely need something more, plus I use these weapons regularly. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come, and it looks like Respawn have designed the game so they can just add items like this, so who knows what they have planned for the future. Next, they buffed some less popular weapons to make them more powerful within their designed roles. They said look out for buffs to the Kraber, Flatline, P2020, Alternator and Triple Take, with specific details outlined in our Season 2 patch notes. I'm not going to go over the specifics of the buffs just because, well, I don't know them, but once again, it's cool that they're looking at less popular weapons and seeing how they can make them more of a choice. Next, Arc Stars. Since launch, the Arc Stars have seemed spiky to us. To us, this means that the gameplay and personality are good, but it can sometimes feel unfair to use or fight against. So we did a few targeted tweaks. Increased ignition delay from 2.5 to 2.8. Sticking a full health player will now down them if they don't have armor, and players at the edge of the explosion will no longer get their shields completely shredded. All nice little tweaks in my opinion, and I get what they mean by spiky. The Wingman was very similar when the game first came out and then received a massive buff. I don't fully agree with the buff, but I do get the Arc Stars. Next, gold weapons. Players can look forward to finding a totally new set of gold weapons in King's Canyon for the start of Season 2. Look out for the final list in the full Season 2 patch notes. That's pretty cool. I love it when I find a gold weapon in game. It makes you feel very powerful, so it's pretty cool they're doing new sets of gold weapons. Next, ammo stack sizes. Apex players need to strike a fine balance between loading their backpacks with ammo and holding other items for emergency or utility purposes. In a couple of cases, we felt that the stacks weren't well balanced, so we tweaked them. Shotgun max stacks reduced from 64 to 16. Players now need multiple stacks of ammo to run a shotty. Energy max stacks increased from 60 to 80, now matches light, heavy ammo. I have noticed a slight unbalance to the stacks of ammo in your inventory, so these are all good signs, especially the increase of energy stacks. And finally, Airdrop Weapons. Airdrop packages now use different loot tables for different phases of the game. Early, mid and late. For example, players will find more Krabers in the early and mid game airdrops, while end game airdrops should spawn more Mastiffs. And of course, these loot tables now include the L-Star Plasma LMG. Just some quality of life changes, and these make sense. I don't really use airdrop weapons due to the ammo count, and once you run out there is no way of getting more, but this is a good start and might make me use them a bit more. Right, that's the end of the early patch notes released by Respawn for Season 2. As I said, all pretty dope changes, adding and enhancing the Apex experience. Like if you like, comment and sub. I've been your boy Rough Diamond. Catch you on another video soon. Laters.